here's how to beat every boss in Resident Evil Requiem, starting off with Tyrant. One thing that I recommend is upgrading your Hatchet's durability a little bit, because you're going to be parrying a lot for this boss. Tyrant isn't that hard of a boss to fight. Once you start learning how to parry a little bit, he becomes incredibly trivial. So he's going to run towards you, you're going to parry him as he comes towards you, you're going to get a couple good shots off on him, because he's going to be kind of stunned for a little while. He's going to try to attack you probably again, just parry him. He's not too difficult to parry. If you need to reload, just get some distance from him to reload. Eventually he's going to start throwing cars at you. Just kind of try to run away, further away from him, as you can kind of see here in this clip. And then when he's done, just get a couple other shots off on him. Then once he jumps on top of a car, this is going to be really important. You're going to run up to him and shoot him with your shotgun. This is going to stagger him so he doesn't jump on top of you, and you're going to get some good free hits off on him. When he's down, you can reload or repair your hatchet. Then you go up to him and you're going to deliver a critical blow. If you miss parrying him when he charges at you, it will do a unique animation where he'll throw you up against like a car, and then you'll have to button mash. Then once you successfully button mash, you're going to be able to get another couple shots off on him. So it's not the worst thing if you miss that parry. And that's how you kill Tyrant, aka Mr.X. Not too difficult, to be honest with you, especially if you can parry a little bit. Alright, moving on. Now on to Plant 43. So for this boss, you're going to be primarily dodging. So when you see its hand go up, you just go in the opposite direction. And it's going to normally do it about twice. Then you want to bring your fully automatic weapon so you can just unload into the boss. I mean, this completely shreds the boss. And again, you'll see its arms come up, you'll go in the opposite direction, and then immediately turn and go the other way. I recommend not trying to parry this boss. This boss is pretty difficult to parry, but primarily dodging is going to do you pretty well. It's going to open up its flower bloom, you're going to shoot at it, it's going to do this crazy animation, and then you just unload on these fire bombs down here, and those fire bombs will end up just killing the boss. It's pretty darn easy. I would say, for me, one of the easier bosses. It can do an attack where it will lunge its head at you, and then all you have to do is either go left or right, and then pay attention to its arms while you're shooting at it. And that's how you're going to kill the giant plant boss in Resident Evil Requiem. Now on to Victor Gideon. Gideon's going to start coming towards you, you're going to be able to get quite a few shots off on him. Eventually he's going to close the gap, and he's going to do a sequence of attacks. His first one's pretty easy to parry, but his backlash, for me, it's fairly hard to parry sometimes. So what you can do is you can parry the first attack and then kind of like run past him, so that way you can dodge his sequence of attacks. And then you can see here I'm just going to shoot him over and over and over. I also recommend just using the Requiem, since you're not going to be fighting anything past this point. So just use up all of those bullets. Eventually he's going to jump up here, he's going to get all electrified, and you're going to be able to get a lot of shots off on him. I'm using my sniper rifle, I'm trying to get a bunch of headshots, and then eventually, when he gets fairly charged, you want to start running to the opposite side of the arena to dodge the electricity on the floor, and then you're going to go right back to the other side once the first one goes off. It's not too difficult once you get the hang of it. And then after he does his electricity, he's going to charge you, just try to parry it, and then turn around, use your Requiem, and there you go. That'll be his first phase. Now on to his second phase. His second phase is a lot easier. It almost plays like the plant boss. So you don't want to shoot these hemorrhoids up here. Those are his weak points essentially. So just keep unloading on him. I would recommend a semi-automatic weapon, and then you're going to want to try to dodge those hands just like you did with Plantera. So it comes down, I dodge, I find the other weak point, shoot it, and then he's going to kind of get staggered like this for a while, and you're going to see there's going to be a bunch of the blisters that pop up below. just unload on them all. And then he's going to start doing this like grabbing to side. You can parry some of them, or you can kind of run back and forth to try to dodge it. As you can see here, you can parry him. His hand comes down and I end up parrying it. So if you do get decent at parrying, it will make this second phase a little easier. And then he's going to fall. Same thing, you're going to shoot below him. Then he's going to do this grab, and you're going to think it's going to be an attack, but really, it's supposed to happen. He's going to grab you like this. You're going to have a quick time event. Once you pass the quick time event, you're going to run up to the very top of the boss, and you're going to do the critical blow, completely destroying Gideon. All in all, his second phase isn't too difficult. I would say his first phase is definitely way more problematic to deal with. Our next boss is Hunk. So for Hunk, you're going to want to get good at parrying. So you see I parry him here. Hit him. I try to hit him 3 times. I went way too overzealous. I would keep hitting him to about just 2 times. There's going to be a lot of quick time events, a lot of cinematics in this boss fight, but primarily just rely on parrying. See here, parry him, then I hit him. Try to hit him about twice. Sometimes you're able to get 3 off, but just be careful. When he breaks the smoke, he is going to try to start firing at you. First he came up and tried to hit me. I parried him off, hit him a few times. And then you see him run off. When he runs off, be really careful, because he's going to try firing his machine gun at you. So just get behind some cover, like I'm doing here, and then try to close some distance on him, which will force him to go back into melee. And then just parry him again, hit him a couple times, and just rinse and repeat. I mean, this guy, if you just are okay at parrying, he's not too difficult, especially if you close distance before he shoots you. He will end up flashbanging you. Just make sure you maintain eyesight on him so he doesn't come up out of nowhere and hit you. Here I maintained eyesight, and I was ready to parry him. They came back. And then also he might run away to try to shoot you. So just really make sure that you don't lose track of him. And then there you go. That's how you kill Chunk. Really just parry him a few times and close the gap. Now onto Chunk. Really, this fight just basically comes down to you running away when he gets close. When you have distance, you continue to shoot him. And you're going to lead him over to this doorway, and as he approaches the doorway, just get a couple of easy shots off on him. Then once he gets a little closer, keep doing the same thing. Don't worry, the doorway in front of you is going to protect you. When he drops like that, you're going to be able to hit him for a lot of damage. And then you might be able to get a couple more hits off on him real quick, but just be really careful, because he will get back up pretty quick. Then again, he's gonna be in the doorway. You can still shoot him for a while. Don't fret until it finally breaks. Right behind here, you're gonna have some shotgun ammo that you can pick up. And then right there, he breaks. So then you just run. And you're gonna be approaching this hallway, and when he finally breaks everything, you're going to be mostly fighting him in this long hallway. You're going to be able to create a lot of distance between you and him. So then in this long hallway, this is where you're going to mostly fight him after you break everything, okay? You're going to have a lot of distance. You're going to keep shooting him at the end of the hallway. And if he gets close, you're going to wrap around like you see here, okay? And then when you see him on the ground right there, so when he's on the ground, you just want to run, all right? His speed is going to increase dramatically, and he's going to be somewhat unpredictable. So when he's on the ground, just start running away. And you saw that he broke this over here, so we can climb up. And now we're going to be able to grab some ammo, okay? You're going to stay up here, and you're just going to shoot him for a while as he approaches you. And then there you go. He's dead. Now, onto the giant spider. So you're just trying to get a couple pop shots off on it. Then you got this canister here, and there's one also directly above you. That canister is going to stagger the spider, and you can just get off some nice shotgun shells into that pus. Then you can jump up here, and you're going to see there's going to be another fire canister. And to my left, you're going to see there's that big destroyed piece of the wall. Well, that spider can come through there. So be careful when you're walking past it. Okay, so here you can see I'm waiting for it, but it's off my screen. So it's going to come from a new location, and you'll see it coming from right there. So if it does that, just run away. When you have a decent amount of distance, turn around, shoot it, easy as that. Then use this hallway again, but make sure you don't run too fast, because again, if you get too far from the spider, it's just gonna come from a new location. So here I go, running again, going to this wide open space. He's going to be off screen for a while, so I'm taking this time to reload, kind of get my bearings, listening for where he's going to come from, and I hear him coming up from behind me. So I'm running up here. This ledge is also really nice to counteract spiderlings. You're going to see here there's like that web foaming from its back end. That's going to indicate that it's going to try to shoot spiderlings at you. So I keep shooting it, and you're going to see it dies here, but then we're going to get into a little bit more about the spiderlings. So you can see it up there. There's some webbing, and he's trying to shoot these spiderlings. You can use a shotgun and shoot them before they hit you, or you can try to run away. Sometimes a few of the spiderlings will survive and will continue to attack you. So it's trying to climb over that barrier at me, and you're going to see, I'm going to shoot it a few times, it's going to turn around. Okay, it's going to turn around, and you see that webbing? That's a good indication you might want to just get out of there. You're going to see one of the spiderlings actually survive. You're going to see to my right there, the spiderling survived. Just use a pistol. And that's how you primarily beat the giant spider boss. Not too difficult, just run around his arena, mostly, and use the hallways to your advantage. If you liked the video, go ahead and like and subscribe. I also have a bunch of other Resident Evil Requiem guides that you can go ahead and check out. Thanks.